26, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Honolulu and Aloha Stadium, the home field of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
The receiver grabs it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football. Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Shotgun, empty backfield on second and inches.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
To the air, it's Jean-Pierre. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the completion made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. Receiver in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The Rainbow Warriors hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Jean-Pierre. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point